it working? Okay. Hopefully this works. Hey. Hey everybody, Tori here from Literary Gladiators, and before I say anything else, I'd like to say, yay! I have my editing software up and running again, so the videos that I put out might be a little bit different. They're still going to be following the same pattern as everything else, but with a little personal flair. Okay, so that's off the list. Today, we're going to talk about a very special book of, from my personal collection, and it's called Valor. It is an anthology of fairy tales. So this one is 24 or 25 different artists have collaborated and created this wonderful collection of remixed, reinvented, reimagined, retold fairy tales that have this really fun modern twist to them that makes this kind of a celebration of the heroines from fairy tales that we all know and love and may or may not know, and introduces them in a really fun, beautifully vivid way. The editors of the story of this book I follow online, and they too have their own different story. They have an online comic that they create called Namesake. So if you're looking for some online comics that you're really into, that's also about fairy tales, definitely I suggest checking that out. It's just really, really beautiful and really, really great. I have to, I'm a little bit behind in it, so I have to catch up on that. But that's actually those two artists, Isabelle Melancon and then Megan Levy-Heaton. My apologies, I don't have my notes in front of me, so I'm a little all over the place. I apologize. But those are the two editors behind this. They're also, like I said, artists and create their own content. In this book, there are 24 different stories, 19 comics, and 5 short stories that also have illustrations that accompany them. And every single one of them are just absolutely fantastic. Some are short, some are a little bit longer. All of them are wonderful. So if you're into fairy tales, if you're into high fantasy, if you're into fun retelling of old stories that you may know, definitely give this one a whirl. I'm going to try and angle the book because I know this is foiled, so it's kind of hard to read, but it's called Valor, V-A-L-O-R, and it is a beautiful read. It is a wonderful book to add to the collection. I think currently you can find this one online at Hiveworks, which is an online website that's like mainly for content creators, for online comics and stuff like that. And a lot of the artists have online comics as well. So you can find this there. And as of me filming this, the summer of 2018, there's going to be the part 2 to a hopefully 3-part anthology series that this is part 1 for. So this is part 1, just Valor. And then that is going to be part 2, Wands. So their Kickstarter was officially funded. I nearly said their Kickfunder was officially kicked. I don't know what I'm saying. But their Kickstarter behind it was officially fully funded, and that book is going to be coming to us in the summertime. That was my stomach. I'm having issues recording today. So long story short, this is a wonderful collection of stories. Definitely check it out. When the next one comes out, I hope you guys are able to check that out too. Definitely check out the artists behind it. There's a whole slew of artists involved in this, so too many to count, too many to list. Maybe they'll be listed in the description below, I don't know. If you have read this, I'd absolutely love to hear what your favorite story in this is. Mine personally is Prunella. I also love the Little Mermaid retake in this because the characters use sign language to communicate because she loses her voice at one point, and the little speech bubbles, instead of coming from the mouth, they come from the hands whenever they're talking. And I just love that little detail. I know that's something silly, but I'm in a sign language program right now, hopefully to be able to use sign language somewhere in my profession soon. So that was just a little detail that stuck out to me that was like really, really, really cool. So that about does it on my part. So I'm done here. I'm Tori. You're awesome, and remember, guys, to keep reading because if it's the written word, it's game. See ya!
Hello.